Suppressing your shadow side. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. That's for you to know and find out. We had a lot of things in this video about positivity, spirituality, connecting, oneness, synchronicities, tons of some techniques I talked about. Now I want to talk about if you're at a level and you're saying, I can't buy Rubey, I feel like I'm hitting a wall. I'm trying everything, I'm doing stuff, but my mind is still not there, or I'm not in that vibe. What's going on? Sometimes what's going on is that even though you can get to this higher level of consciousness, you always have to evolve. And evolving sometimes means going deep within yourself. A part of myself, which was a challenging, very challenging one, was integrating my shadow self with just my regular self. And the shadow self is something that even you could be doing everything it is, but sometimes still you have these thoughts that pop into your head, or actions, or old belief systems, or old thoughts, or old memories. And these are all things I'm not talking about good, but more so that you want to forget or you suppress. And I say you want to forget because I'm talking about when I was in that thought process before I evolved myself. And how would you say, not combined, but almost made that shadow side and light side become as one, and learn how to balance them and make that energy as one. And that came with one of the toughest things, is to look at yourself and see all the flaws, all the things you don't like about yourself, and everything, and all the memories and things that were done to you, and things you did to other people, or things you said. That's that shadow side. All those things that you may have did throughout your life that you didn't like, or might not want no one to know about. You have to look at yourself in that mirror and see that side of yourself and say, oh boy, man, look at that. And say to your point, you know what? I forgive myself for that. I'm going to put it aside. And you have to almost accept that shadow side, that is what, not that it is you, but that was you, but is no longer you. You would then can move on and become the person that you want to be, truly who you were meant to be, how you were meant to live your life and experience with life itself. And almost, I would say, why I paused for a second, because I was thinking about just everyone else around you, but then I said, no, give the message to directly to you. When I did, I was in the meditation, and when I looked at myself and I saw myself in the mirror, and I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe that was the way I used to be. And then I looked at myself and I said to myself within this meditation, and seeing myself, looking at myself, reflection back and forth through the mirror, like this, right? Almost like a parallel. And I said, I forgive you. And basically I said within my mind, it's time to move on. And that was it. I ended it. And that's when the two became as one. I blended that shadow side, because now I healed myself of all these scars and thoughts and everything. Because remember, your thoughts come with emotions. You remember something happy, you might start smiling. Someone's like, what the heck is wrong with her or him? Because you thought about something, right, that made you laugh or giggle, or something that someone said. Look at the adverse effect of that. If you start going into shadow side and thinking of other things, it could bring you down really quickly. So listen, you're almost there. Are you really? No. It's a lifelong dream to always be the best version of yourself. But I will give you a little bit of encouragement here. If you can get to blending that shadow side with your light side and making the two as one, it's everything in life, right? Think about it. We have two eyes, right? You know, your left eye, your right eye, whatever you want to say, right? Hopefully no one has another eye, because then we're like, where are you from? Well, we do have that spiritual third eye, right? They say. And when you're looking at things with these two eyes, what do you see? You see it as one. Little clue within spirituality, you have your left and right hemisphere. If you were to combine that mental power and that thought process as one, right? Oof. So Always think about that. You can have things be two total opposites, but if you're able to control both of them and keep them in balance, that's making them as one. There's no stopping you. And forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Move on. You totally have to forgive yourself. Forget about it. And ask for forgiveness if about anyone else you hurt. And it doesn't necessarily, you just got to put it out there. Put it out there. And then you can truly move on to that next level, becoming one with the oneness. I came by Rubey.